Ooh, the ominous piano music in the background. Building up to the nightmare that is Patchy von Carstein. No, okay, hey, what the crap's going on, YouTube? HeirofCarthage here. And we've got Manfred here, not Patchy. And we've just captured the Moot. The Moot. Moot! Let's get some growth going in this province. So we got a lot of stuff going on here. The interesting... Let's survey our situation here. Stirland. We would have to capture... we'd have to capture Wertbad in order to secure the province, and that would put us at war with the Empire. And that would be interesting. Because the Empire probably... Yeah. They own all of the Reichland as well. So yeah, the Empire owns all of the Reichland and Stirland. And no doubt they probably have allies. But could we steamroll them all? And the answer is quite possibly yes. So let's take a look at the Empire. No, they are at war with Averland and Middenland. So they have many wars of their own. Interesting. So that puts them all in a position to be taken by surprise, as it were, by the vampire counts. And I like this idea. So the problem is I don't have a ton of money. So we probably need to focus on buildings that are going to earn me money. I've got plenty of growth type buildings coming in at this point. That would be worth building because we're going to get more spread of vampiric corruption. That actually gets me some income, as does this. And let's just go ahead and plop that one on there too. So we'll get some work done at Castle Tempelhof. Still got Drakenhof that needs a bunch of work done. I'm not making a lot of money at the moment, so it might help if I'm out doing some raiding. Averland could be a pretty easy capture here, just to give me a little more power. I don't see a lot of resistance from them, and von Carstein's in a pretty good position to wipe them out. So maybe we'll do that real quick, just tech out Averland, and then we'll move on the Empire. These filthy humans come back whenever I'm away. They would. They're going to raise my settlement or sack it, one of the two. So we're going to have to go up there and remind them why they are but prey to my mighty vampires. Yeah, okay, I get it. Sometime today. Yeah, you better run. You better run as far as you can run. That may not be far enough. So they sacked my settlement because they're a bunch of crotches.
Night march.
I'm going to move back up here and take care of that. My Vargulf needs a little more retrain time. Or sorry, Fluffy Puppy needs a little more retraining. These Graveguard. I think we need to give these guys some new names. Except I can't think of any right now. Help me think of some names for some of my units. Help me name some of these different guys. And we'll have some fun with the names there. Let's see. I'm not going to waste a bunch of recording time trying to name them. Let's go ahead, though, and blow through another turn. Yeah, you better run from your vampiric masters. Filth-mongering humans. Now, they said that sometimes after a battle, there would be, like, big piles of bones and stuff where you could raise the dead and get, like, some really good stuff. I need to look for that. Next time I have a big battle, we'll try raising the dead over the top of it, because someone was saying you can get some pretty sweet units from it. Okay, one more turn and my Vargulf should be good to go. And I'm going to go ahead and put this guy in Fort Oberstyre. So, yeah, we should be able to use Sextus the Vampire here to guard this vicinity. Can I get any more agents out of curiosity? White Knight, no. Can't get any of those yet because we don't have the right buildings. And in order to get the right buildings, I really need some more income. We're working on it. It'll get better over time. I mean, I've got a pretty decent army here with Black Knights and Vargeist, and yeah, we got some pretty good stuff here. Bunch of crypt ghouls. It's not like the bee's knees, but it's pretty good. I don't know what the bee's knees is, but apparently everybody wants it. There's a pretty good battle on our hands over here at Averheim.
I'll ignore that.
What kind of, these guys are weak. Pathetic. Mongrels.
All die. Obliterate.
So, I have to continue the siege. I think they'll attack me back due to the balance of power. They've actually got 2 lords, both of which are melee type. Empire counts. Let's grab that, and I'm going to continue the siege. And we'll see if those guys do anything about my presence. I don't think they will. I'm going to... Do I have an opening in this army, by the way? No, it's 20 out of 20. Let's keep these 2 agents deployed. I don't know exactly what both of them do in friendly territory, but let's remind ourselves. This one makes construction cheaper. Yeah, not going to help us a lot. And she is going to increase growth, which that's actually pretty helpful. So we'll take it. And it helps rank them up. Wow, we got a pretty brutal garrison at Drakenhof. We have 2 Graveguard with great weapons, 4 regular Graveguard, 4 Crypt Ghouls, 2 Black Knights, a couple of Fell Bats, and a couple of Vargeist. Yes, I mean, that's going to be a pretty potent defense back there. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, man, I'm enjoying the playthrough as the vampires. And honestly, the only reason I'm not playing the Greenskins yet is because that would just be 4 campaigns at once, and that's probably a bit overkill. I've already probably bitten off quite a lot by doing 3. But we will get to it. I actually do look forward to playing a campaign as the Greenskins, just because their names and everything else is just hilarious to me. They have some funny crap.
I thirst.
We've just been making her better in battle. And some people were saying you could upgrade these more than once. I mean, how would I know if I can upgrade these more than once? Yeah, I don't know which ones you're talking about if you're saying that there's more than one upgrade in certain ones. Taking her, she's going to have to go a long ways before she gets better at assassinating. Doom and Darkness, Hex, minus 16 leadership. That's pretty severe, actually. That's almost like a Warcry type option. I like that. Okay, Sextus the Vampire can rank up now, too. He has the options of Raise the Dead, magical damage, Dark Knight, Beguile, Quick Blood. So what's he good at? He's Vampire Lord, battle effects, campaign. What's his... Where does it just say like what he does? Let's there we go. Spellcaster, armor. So he's kind of like von Carstein. He's a combination of melee and wizard. So not bad to actually throw some melee points at him. But it would be good to kind of get him through some of these spells also, so that he can better support his troops. Are they not going to attack me here at Averheim? I don't think they're going to attack me.
Destroy them.
Dude, they're going to get wrecked. I'm going to continue the siege. Unless they get reinforcements from the Empire up here, which Karl Franz is up there. That might be fun to go fight him if we get the chance to. Schwarzhofen, we have some money. Let's take a look at some of these. I want to upgrade here, so that'll unlock Banshees and Crypt Horrors. That costs 5,000 though, so let's save up a little bit more Dark Magic so we can make that upgrade. Some of you have asked me a few good questions, by the way, and I should take time to answer them real quick. So, some of you have asked me about certain factions. Like one person asked me, does Kislev have unique units? Unfortunately, they do not. Right now they look like a copy-paste of the Empire. And also right now, Varg and Scaling, which are the ones that are up here in the north, are pretty much a copy-paste Chaos. And then you have a few other down here, Bordello and all these others. These are copy-paste Bretonia. And then the Border Princes are not unique either. They're copy-paste Empire. Now, what I'm hoping to see, and some of you will say, oh, this should have been in the game to begin with. You know, okay, I don't disagree necessarily with that saying, but I'm hoping to see as we go through some updates, free LC, DLC, and other stuff, that it will expand those factions and then make some of them playable. So basically it will add units to them for free, and if you want to play as them, maybe that comes in the DLC or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm also getting excited because here in a few days I'm going to make the upgrade to the GTX 1080, which is going to be really nice. Definitely looking forward to that. Let's see. These guys are going to try and use an agent. I mean, they're going to try and take out von Carstein, probably. But they must not have succeeded, or else I imagine they would probably have attacked. No, he was assaulting units. Ostermark is destroyed. We can either get... so it says, they say you revel in victory. They say you spend more time erecting monuments to battles past than managing the realm. They say you are a fool. We'll see who's a fool. That gives me +6 leadership. Or I can say perhaps a more humble approach and we get a recruiting bonus. Right now I'm going to take the leadership because I don't need a recruiting bonus. The Moot is getting pretty upset, so we're going to have to double back. But until then, let's go ahead and upgrade this building here that'll give us Banshees. Do I have all my siege equipment? I'm still waiting on a ram. And I kind of would like to have the ram so our Vargulf can get through the gates. So let's go ahead and continue the siege one more turn. We do risk that hostile agent having some success, and also Karl Franz is right here, but I don't think he's going to assist this Averland faction because I believe he's at war with them. He probably is pretty happy that I'm at their doorstep. Well, at Averland's doorstep, not his own, because I'll make him sad that I am at his doorstep soon. So Wissenland has been destroyed as well. Looks like my Necromancer picked up a black cat.
All die.
Oh, look who's here, if it ain't Franzi.
Kill them. Raise them.
Yeah, they're not reinforcing, so the Franz and his allies there are not reinforcing. Now, we are up against a melee specialist. This is a warrior priest. And then they've also got this lord here who is Marius Lightdorf. Let's go ahead and fight this. Get a little vampiric siege action going on. So I'm going to use my Vargeist, of course, to get up and wreck the guys on the walls in advance of my towers. I think I'm going to fill my towers with crypt ghouls because they are going to be the damage dealers that I need. So I'm going to drop the towers here. And I'm going to drop the ram. Now remember that the towers in Total War Warhammer can actually fire... I'm going to go ahead and start deployment. They can actually fire all the way to the edge of the map. So you can't just sit back and use your siege stuff. Look how cool these cities are. Now, of course, you don't get to move in all of it, which is unfortunate because that could have been cool. But, I mean, just look how neat this is back here. All the background. Really cool stuff. It wouldn't hurt, though, if they ever decided to expand sieges to where you could fall back up to these citadels. That would make for some epic sieging. I mean, the way it is, it definitely looks cool, but it's been stripped down a little. But, I mean, in some ways that's good, in some ways it's not. Like, being able to deploy around the whole city was kind of a waste. You just ended up coming from one side a lot of times anyway, and then this makes it easier to focus, and it helps the AI put up a better fight against you and all that other kind of stuff. So I partly get it, though I'm not going to lie. I mean, part of me would love to see something different as well. I'm going to put my Skeleton Spearmen up front to take the bulk of the tower fire, and we're going to get von Carstein back here, hopefully to where he's not going to be the first one fired upon. Get my Vargeist there, and let's fill up these towers with crypt ghouls. And we're going to spread these boyos out. Ready to go right up towards the entrance. Like I said, skeletons will be used to soak up fire. And then I got another crypt ghoul, 2 crypt ghouls. Let's put them as a second line here, and then we've got our grave guard. Let's kind of spread them out a little, make it a little harder for the towers to hit them, and then same thing with the cavalry. And then the Vargulf, I wonder if he can hide. Probably not. He's kind of giant. What about von Carstein? Yeah, he can hide. Von Carstein hides because he's a baby. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start the battle. I'm actually going to turn this off so we can see more of the screen. Maybe a little more cinematic. I'm going to move my skeleton. Oh, crap. I forgot to pick up the battering ram. Where is the battering ram? Pause. Hold on. There it is. All right. I've got the battering ram. And let's go ahead and get the towers moved up. And they're picking up the ram. This skeleton's going to come up and absorb some of the shots. Take out the gate. Let's take our Vargeist in. I'm going to kind of slowly walk up some of my crypt ghouls back here. Let's do the same thing with the warriors, and I'm going to kind of slowly start walking up all my other units as well. That way they're kind of in better position. Here's the overhead, what's going on. You can see my vampiric siege forces coming in. I'm going to fly all the way behind the lines with my Vargeist. Yeah, see, skeleton spearmen are going to be a nice throwaway unit here. Oh, check it out. Marius right here is just going to get absolutely pummeled by a group of Vargeist. Let's see how he likes that. Probably not much. Okay, the halberds are coming after me, so let's get out of there. Come on, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Up in the air. There we go. We took a little bit of damage, but I think that was worth it. Let's get over here and attack these crossbowmen. Your old general getting swarmed by a bunch of giant monster bats. Man, these Vargeist, they are punishing. And let's watch my crypt ghouls coming out of the siege towers as well. This ought to be pretty good. Hold your ground, men, no matter what comes out. Ah, screw it. Run! Who knows what that is, man? Just look at those guys. That's got to be terrifying. The vampires would definitely be helping you leave a pants full, like a, you know, trousers full of feces, basically. Okay, let's get the rest of our crypt ghouls up here. And I'm going to just start giving orders for units to head up and attack stuff on the walls. Okay, I'm going to swing my Vargeist back around. Oh, here's a tempting target way over here. There's a crossbowman unit just kind of sitting out to the side. Okay, we're a little bit slow with the battering ram. I should have gotten it up sooner, but my crypt ghouls on the wall, they're getting some work done. They're not doing spectacular at this point. Let's bring von Carstein up. Now, what happened to that archer, or the crossbowman? We lose sight of it over here. Check out all the little balloon things over here. That's cool. The crossbowman was hidden from my line of sight for some reason. They're not going to be hidden for long. That just does not get old. I'm telling you, man. This game's worth it for that alone, in my opinion. Oh, jeez. Just can't get enough of that. All right, so we got Graveguard doing follow-up in the towers, and then my skeleton spearmen pushing the ram up here. So we're going to get some nice ram action. Look at these guys. They're not even up here pushing it. That's the magic of the vampires for you. The way the skeletons march, too, is just, like, really cool. Like, all animated under the necromancer's spell. Very cool looking. Okay, so my Vargeist have finished tearing up the crossbows. Let's get into the back of these swordsmen. We've got we got Graveguard. I did turn on the debug camera, by the way, which is why you're seeing me clip through the stuff. Graveguard just looks so freaking cool. They look like raised from the dead Egyptians or something, which I'm supposing that the tomb, what is it? Crap, what's the name of them? There's another faction of undead called Tomb something. I don't remember the name of them, but that would be another cool one to see added to the game. Okay, so von Carstein is up here. Got the direct damage spell. I don't know where their leader has gone to, though. The enemy gates are destroyed, though. Puppy, get in here. Let's get all my cavalry and my Vargulf and everything else in here. Let's get von Carstein in here as well. So I'm going to make a run for the gates. Let's watch my guys come through the gates. I mean, so if you were here guarding the gates and this is what you see coming at you and you're trying to hold your ground and you're like, oh my gosh. And then on top of that, Fluffy Puppy's going to show up here in a second and really make you regret your decision for guarding the gates. Just check this out. I mean, this is pouring through your gates. What's going through your mind here? By the way, this game is absolutely beautiful. It does have a few lighting bugs on certain maps, but for the most part, man, this game is absolutely beautiful. Okay, these crossbowmen came back over here. Or no, it's a whole fresh unit. Let's take all of our knights into the town center. Puppy! Come, puppy! The fight on the walls is certainly going in my favor. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's watch some of my my Black Knights in action. See them tearing up these crossbowmen. Those units are so awesome. Look at him pitching those guys around. The charges in this game are actually pretty epic. There's a bunch of pistoliers back here. And then they've got a melee. Okay, that's their warrior. Their warrior priest. As soon as my Black Knights punch through there, I've got Fluffy Puppy headed back this way too. And let's bring von Carstein back here too. I need to get him a mount. Soon enough, we should have one. Oh, crap. Oh, no, those are my spearmen. I was like, oh, crap. Got spears coming up on me. Okay, here comes Fluffy Puppy. Those are some Averland spearmen. Let's use von Carstein to finish them back off. Okay, Fluffy Puppy, please remove the pistoliers from the realms of the living. That's gonna be a victory, folks. I can't help but watch Fluffy Puppy sometimes. He's just an entertaining unit. This was a good battle. I enjoyed this. Some people are a little worried that the sieges will get old and played out pretty quick because people are calling it linear. You know, honestly, like the small town battles and stuff sometimes could be fun, but they did get old and repetitive, and the maps were like recycled every 2 towns. If they would have done a better job with the small town battles, I would miss those. But since they didn't, I don't really miss them a lot. Now, the siege battles, there's definitely a few things I think they could do to make them cooler here, but in general, I don't have a big problem with them. We'll see, though, as the game plays out. Obviously, I'm going to have to play it out more, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely going to be open-minded to what could happen here.
Yes.
All right, so we've captured. We're going to be able to start recruiting or replenishing our forces, and that's going to be important. Man, von Carstein is the boss. Oh, he's on a Barded Nightmare already. How did I miss that? Well, how did I miss it? What am I talking about? I'm the heir of Carthage, people. That's how I missed it. So let's see. Grave Guard. Or Grave Ward, sorry. We got Raise the Dead. The Raise the Dead could be cool because we could use it behind walls. And I need it eventually anyway. Passive ability. Plus a leadership. Wow, man, this one rips up enemy units. Affects all enemies in range. That Soul Blight is wow, and then here's Doom and Darkness also. That could just be monstrous. Gaze of Nagash. Let's see what this one is. So this is a magic missiles. Effective at close range, good from a high angle. Passive ability, Curse of Undeath. Around self, affects allies in range, casting map-wide, greatly replenishes HP of combatant resident. Oh, wow. Let's try that. That could be helpful. Replenishing hit points and bringing people back to life. I mean, who's going to argue with that? Not me. Let's see. Let's go ahead and give that to this guy, too. And we've got our land, you know, defended with him. I'd like to have more good troops. But at the moment, we just, like I said, we're going to have to keep focusing on buildings that can give us money. recruitment capacity. These buildings, these do give us wealth, upgrading these settlements. So if there's more of that that's needed, let's go ahead and do so. Let's go ahead and upgrade Eastern Sylvania Castle Drakenhof. Use our money for that. Oh, good old vampires, man. You gotta like some vampires. Karl Franz is like, hey, I'm good. I'm good. I think he's moving down to take the next province, which is what I want to take, but I do think the Moot is probably going to have a rebellion, so we have to keep an eye on it.
Your conquests strike fear into the hearts of your enemies, mighty lord.
Yeah.
The wisest amongst them will know that fate is on your side. I have foreseen.
Let's go ahead and make the upgrade there. The Moot is going to be unhappy. Vampiric corruption. It's because it's only at 40%. Is vampiric corruption increasing? Yes, but it's only going up a little, probably because this enemy agent's here fighting it. So we need whoever's gonna give me the best
My sire.
chance of bringing this dude down. So she's, not a great chance. And he's about the same. All right, Katarina, it's up to you.
Slay them.
Yeah, well, Katarina, it was up to you. Okay, so both of you are big fat failures, I can see. Yeah, we got to get that guy out of that province, but there was another building over here that was going to spread. Yeah, okay, so it's spreading vampiric corruption to adjacent settlements now, so that's good.
Yes.
Adjacent provinces.
This action does not have my consent.
Oh, I do think we're going to come attack you, Mr. Franz. Mr. Franz. Oh, goodness, this is going to be fun. Can't wait to see the look on Karl Franz's face when he's faced with my army of vampiric monsters. Assault garrison. Well, good for you. Ooh, we got a white knight recruited. That's going to be fun. So let's see what he does for further information about the White Knight. I haven't had the best luck understanding the agents from the game guide so far. Creative Assembly sent me some information on each of them, but let's see. White Knights are incredibly powerful undead, almost as hard to destroy as vampires, suffused with dark magic. White King's weapon, shimmer, baleful energy. Let's see. Yeah, you're saying a lot of stuff here, but like... And they have a ton of different skills. Heroic killing blow, but then I have to look up all these. So, I mean, yeah, I don't really like the way they've done the agent descriptions here in the game guide. It's like too much information, and it doesn't simplify it nice enough for me, I don't think. Let's see if it's... no, you can't pull up anything else over here. So let's just take a look here. At the character skills, armor, leadership. Yeah, anyway, we'll test out this White Knight. We'll bring him over here into the Moot. We need to get him to work. So we've pretty much got all of our guys healed up. I want to come down here and find Karl Franz and pay him a visit. We are going to have a rebellion up here as well. We'll put that down. Or we might be able to move these guys over to the Moot.
Night march.
Yeah, there we go. That fixed it.
Darkness come.
Why, hello, Karl.
Not likely.
It's a nice new settlement you have there, friend. Wonder what's gonna happen when the vampires show up to lay claim to it. Let's go ahead and upgrade this settlement here so that we can then upgrade to this witch house, and that'll help spread vampiric corruption to all the adjacent provinces. We must corrupt all that is around us. This stupid agent, man. I haven't had good luck getting rid of agents because you kind of have to get your agents leveled up to get rid of hostile heroes, and they tend to have more success chance than you do, which is frustrating. He actually hurt me pretty bad right there.
What?
And I'm kind of irritated about it.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
It is nice.
Someone come get rid of this guy, please. I probably have terrible chance. Wow, we actually succeeded. Fantastic, Necromancer. Get rid of this guy. Katarina, you're disappointing, Patchy. Wow, this one gives extra speed and attack. Master of the Dead replenishes the HP of combatants' passive ability. Now that's pretty cool. Constant on self and allies in range. I like that. That could make him handy to throw into an army as well. So now I'm going to have to replenish some losses because of that stupid agent activity. If I want to make sure that I give Franz a crack stomping. I'm going to make my crypt ghouls better here. Nothing wrong with that. I've got quite a few of them in my army. Kind of feels like, and of course I could be doing some stuff wrong, but it kind of feels like the...
Don't underestimate.
Averland wants a peace treaty. They are irritating me with agents, and if I say yes, I'll just double cross them later because, I mean, who trusts a vampire anyway? And that'll get their agents off my back for a minute. Okay, the moot is gonna calm down. This province is pretty upset. I think we're in good enough position to come down here and take out Franz. I'm gonna declare war on the Empire, you filthy mongrels. This could be risky. This could be risky. Okay, I don't think so though. He does have a Reichsguard. We're gonna be able to wreck his skirmishers with Vargeist, and his main line is gonna get trashed by Crypt Ghouls and Graveguard. So, and then I've also got cavalry to swing around too. So let's go ahead and fight this. It's giving Karl Franz huge chances here. Is he on Deathclaw? Let's see. Trickster, the Reichland. So I'm not seeing anything that tells me whether or not he's Banner of Swissness. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Let's go fight it. I don't know why it's giving Franz such good chances here. I've got direct damage spells with von Carstein as well, so I'm thinking... I can't remember if he's high enough level to be on Deathclaw. He's fairly close. So he might well be on like a Pegasus or something. Or he could just be on foot, depending on whether or not the AI's done a good job upgrading him. Got my shock cavalry over here. I'm going to go on kind of a typical setup with, I'm going to go Crypt Ghouls in the center and Graveguard on the flanks. And I'm going to follow up one of the flanks with the Vargulf. Yeah, I got my guy on my Barded Nightmare. And I'm going to put Vargeist on each flank. And Skeleton Spears. I'm going to lead my Graveguard with the Skeleton Spears. There we go. We got a nice wide spread for a good rush. I don't think they have any long range, so I might just let the Winds of Magic charge up a little. Okay, Franz is going to come after me. He's just on foot down here, so he doesn't even have a good mount. Reichsguard are definitely good cavalry. And let's see. These guys are going to be better versus infantry, so I'm going to swap sides with my cavalry while we let the Winds of Magic charge up the reserves here. Swap my cavalry. That way I have my cavalry that's better against cavalry on the side with the Reichsguard. Let's check out their deployment. Crossbows in the center, swords up front and in the back, spears on the flank. My Graveguard should wreck their spears, and my Crypt Ghouls should be able to hold down their center long enough for my cavalry. I'm hoping that the cavalry on this flank right here can make... Look at them getting stuck in my units. Cavalry does get slowed down severely going through your own units in this game, so something to be aware of if you're looking for a good charge. So when I moved them, I should have moved them back and then made a clean move across the battlefield because it would have been faster. Okay. Almost. Almost. You can do it, man. Make way. Make way. Okay. So we got all my cavalry in position. Winds of Magic are charged. let's, while they're moving forward, let me just refamiliarize myself with von Carstein's spells again. So this is one of his direct damage spells. I don't have any direct damage spells as Vampire. That's my Resurrect. This one's actually pretty brutal. Might be a good one to use on the center of my lines and then follow up on Franz with... Oh, wow, that one's brutal, too. Let's see if I have enough to use them all. So I've got... This one's going to buff my men. Then I can switch over and pop this one on the enemy units. And then I should have enough magic left to do the Spirit Leech on Karl Franz.
Address me as master.
Okay. It's going to take my guys a while to move up. They move slowly. I'm going to move the Vargulf out here so that he doesn't get in the way of the Graveguard. Graveguard and skeleton units in general move fairly slow. Okay, I'm going to be right outside. I've kind of got a plan here. I'm going to see if it works. I'm going to get all my Crypt Ghouls closer together. I'm going to come forward just a little bit more, and then I'm going to use the spell for von Carstein that gives these guys the extra speed. Does it only work on one unit? Come on! What a jack job. I'm not even wasting my magic on that then. Okay, better spread out my guys again. Not keep them bunched up. Let's move up this flank. Move up this flank. Vargeist. Forward, Vargulf. Cavalry. Von Carstein. Okay. Crypt Ghouls. Let's fall in. Take out these guys right there. Got von Carstein close by. Let's swing our Vargeist back around. I'm going to go for the Reichsguard over here. I'm going to make sure and tie down their spears. And swing the Vargulf around. Let's take that engagement, swing around here. One Graveguard to assist. Let's get one guy here. And let's start going after their skirmisher units. No, actually keep pushing through here. Let's swing this one back around. Get into the fight. Okay, let's get von Carstein, and we're going to Spirit Leech Emperor Karl Franz. I've got my cavalry ready. I'm going to do a rear charge here and a rear charge here. I don't know how I'm doing against the Graveguard, but hopefully okay. Let's take a look at these rear charges from our Black Knights. Wow, that is a really sensitive scroll button. So we're going to get a really nice rear charge there from the Black Knights. We've already wrapped up this. Let's push those guys forward. Spirit Leech is back up. I'm going to use it on Franz again. I think they've nerfed Spirit Leech a little bit. My Vargeist are getting kind of torn up a little. Let's try and extract them from combat. I'm going to bring my Vargulf in. And I've got Graveguard moving this way as well. I'm going to charge some cavalry in here. Okay, my Vargeist are getting destroyed. I've got to get them out of here. I don't want them to be destroyed entirely. One of them's crumbling. Come on, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. There we go. Had to really spam that. Get the Spirit Leech on Franz again. Having a lot of trouble getting rid of some of this infantry over here. It's holding on a lot longer than it seems like it should. And now we've got guns after me. My guys are actually kind of falling apart here. What the heck's going on? We need to get over here and silence these handgunners. And I'm going to bring my Vargeist back in after the crossbowmen. How are these units holding on over here? It's kind of incredible.
Empower me.
Let's see. I'm going to Spirit Leech Franz again. He is getting weaker. And I'm going to buff that unit over there too.
I cure his death.
My Vargulf's got all their guys pinned down over there. And Franz is hurting badly because of Spirit Leech. He's about to go down. That infantry is just holding out so strong over there. I'm going to Spirit Leech Franz one more time, and he should be dead. Oh my gosh, that scroll. So fast. I think Franz is down. He is. So we should start to see a little bit of wavering. Wow, that Reichsguard, man. They put up a fight, and these guys over here put up way more fight than they should have. Way more fight than they should have. Okay, so this was a costly battle versus Franz, but because we were able to deal with Franz, the rest of his army is going to fall apart here. Wow. Just the amount of fight from the enemy here. I'm going to try and get a nice rear charge into all these spearmen, who are holding up incredibly well, but that's definitely got to finish them off. That is a brutal rear charge. My Vargeist have been tearing up skirmishers for a while, and the Reichsguard came back. Wow. My Vargulf is exhausted. This was quite the fight, actually. It was kind of a cool fight. Trying to take out Spear. Wow, more of their guys are coming back from routing with Franz dead? Really? I've never known the Empire troops here to be so resilient. I'm going to start chasing down more of their crap. Let's get these guys over here to help. We are out of magic. We need to come help von Carstein. He's getting surrounded. We've torn up this stuff over here. Vargeist can keep chasing these units. You chase the crossbows. Fluffy Puppy. Let's bring these guys back over here. And let's bring some help over here. Help out there. Okay. So these Graveguard got in here and helped save von Carstein. Where's my cavalry at? We need to get them out of this combat here. Let's get these halberds under control with some infantry. I need my Graveguard to come hunt down some crossbows. Wow, man, these Empire troops just keep coming back for seconds. They've been ripped apart like time and time again. Start giving chase to some more of them. Okay, well, I've got my Black Knights still alive, so we should be good. And von Carstein himself here got a lot of work done. Yeah, he got 75 kills in this battle. I'm going to go ahead and Spirit Leech these guys. It's not really good versus multiple combatants, but we'll see if we can do some damage to him. Maybe pick up a few more kills for von Carstein. Well, we did it. We managed to rout these guys. Does it give them kills from the spells? Or do they have to get those kills? Wow. Emperor, I commend you. That was quite the fight. And your men put up a much better fight than I expected. Especially considering they're up against some pretty long odds there. In fact, I've got some pretty serious recruiting to take care of. The dead rise again. I got pretty much all my guys back. That's fantastic. Oh, I love being a vampire. That was a level 16 Franz too, so he was pretty potent. I'm not too well, yeah, we're gonna sack it. Who am I kidding? Tormentor sword. Campaign movement range.
Karl, impress me.
We're going to occupy.
Very well.
So we definitely lost some troops in that one. We lost a couple of crypt ghouls. I lost 2 cavalry units. So we definitely lost some troops. I don't need the necromancer in this army really because he's doing fine. Otherwise, let's see. These guys are going to turn around the public order there finally. Got a little bit of money on our hands. And the main reason I'm making money is... Let's see. This is right where a big fight happened, but I don't see anything... Do you all see like a pile of bones or anything anywhere? Someone was telling me that you can do that, and I just... Minor settlement, casual. Due to the presence of this battle site marker, additional more powerful units may be available in this region's Raise the Dead pool. I mean, they're not that good. It's like 5 zombies. I mean, who cares about 5 zombies?
The true Von
Screw that. Rating, channeling. What is channeling? Enables replenishment. Takes away. Okay, channeling. Got it. Rating stance. Immune to attrition. Ambush. Campaign movement range. Interesting. Well, we got to retrain our forces, and we're going to have to get back on the fight against von Carstein. Going to have to figure out how to get this done, though. So we can swap this over. Vampiric Corruption +1, growth 20. That's probably going to be what I want. That public order benefit's not going to be enough to make it happen. Flooded clay pit. Yeah, sure. Sounds good to me. We got the cemetery here, but that's not going to give me any of the units that I want. We'd have to build all the way up to this level 3 in order to re-recruit the troops that I need. Von Carstein can be leveled up. He's got himself a skill point. We still cannot unlock the Hellsteed, and the Zombie Dragon comes at level 25, so that is quite a ways out, 10 levels away to be precise. Wow, he has got so much. Let's see, hero recruitment, army attrition, ambush chance +6, +8 leadership. That one's raise the dead. This one's a magic missiles. Crypt ghouls. So this one gives bonuses to the leadership, melee attack for different units. Let's start doing a little bit in that tree. Make von Carstein more of an inspiring vampire leader. We've got this Black Knight here, or White Knight, whatever they call him. I'm going to go ahead and embed him with von Carstein.
Yes.
And I think we're going to call it good for now. What does this hero do? Growth, 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 growth. Yeah, this is still a pretty handy place to have some growth. Definitely need some income. And we get public order out of that, which is handy. We can afford to upgrade that too. Get some more extra growth. We finished this back here, so we can train a Banshee and also Crypt Horrors. Ooh, White King and Cairn Wraiths. That's cool. Scythe Infantry, and then Hex Wraiths or Cavalry. They can do Vanguard deployment. That's awesome, and they cause terror. Really like that. So we're going to have to give that a try, too. I'm out of time for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage, signing out.